Hey everyone, welcome to another late night stream with Durasup. That's me. How is everyone doing? We're gonna be doing Final Fantasy XIV again. Mostly because I just really wanted to play the game. I just really wanted to. Let me close this door. Yeah. I just really enjoy the game. I want to play it again. So here we are. That said, I got two things to say. One of which is more important than the other, so I'll start with it. Hyperia and I sorted out what happened in the earlier stream, so everything's good. I was a little out of line. Or at least I feel I was. So I apologize to him and everything. So we good again. But at the same time, I got my second monitor hooked up. So now I don't have to use the phone thing anymore, finally. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Which is super great. I'm really happy about that. But, yeah. So I've got dual monitor action. But yeah, rather than talk your ears off all night, I'm going to go ahead and get straight into the game. Which means that, just as it's finishing this song, we're going to swap scenes, and Pretzel's going away for now. Alright. Alright. So, when last we left off, I was doing story quest stuff. Drink for you, lassie. You won't get better ale of spirits for your coin than at me place. I have a pumpkin for you. What's that? Which Chichidoa asked you to bring this here to me? So even that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. Reckon this is for the time I carried his drunk sodden ass back home. But else, to be honest to God's pumpkin for the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what the cooks do with her. You know, it's hard to read these guys' accent because they dip into two different ones, like, simultaneously. The lads here scoffed down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It'll be good to get more vegetables in their bellies. Soon I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help, lassie. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Roger hears all sorts of information in his line of work, some of which may be useful to you, and give me better armor. Word is, Blackbrush Station sorely undermanned. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. Bloke by the name of Warren is hoping to bolster their numbers for the short-term assignment or two. If you fancy putting a few extra gil in your pocket, you could do a lot worse. You can view, equip, and remove gear by either selecting character under character from the main menu, or by pressing C on your keyboard. To equip an item, first select the desired slot. This will open your armory chest, from which you can select the item you wish to equip. Finally, from the sub-command menu, select Group, select Equip to put on the gear. Yeah, I've been doing that. Alright. There's somebody up here who wants attention. And I'm gonna go punch this thing. Punch! A shrew bores forth and lashes out in anger. And is immediately dead. I will punch these bugs. The bugs are dead. Alright. I did it. I slayed the captured shrew so I can turn in my quest. And punch the sand. Hell yeah. Have you carved up the critters? Quickly, else my customers will complain. Here you go. This rich, robust redness. Shrew meat is lean yet lovely. I'll learn you. That was all, okay. Slattered in my secret sauce and smoked. It is a symphony of savory sensations that will satisfy even the most critical connoisseur. It takes time to prepare it properly, though, so I fear we may be forced to deny our dedicated customers their desired dinner regardless. I mean, yeah. Good food takes time to prepare. Lots of time, actually. There's a little bit of jank in my broadcasting now that I'm looking at it. I will have to look into ways to fix that. Of course, that might just be the refresh rate of my other monitor. Looking for work, perchance? If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We stone torches or sellswords hired by Almoja, Amagina and Sons mineral concern to protect its interests. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it is for this purpose that we require your aid. I should point out, however, that it can be messy work and liable to get messier if you're ill prepared. A single piece of gear can make the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience that I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armor are in order. When you're ready, present yourself to me again. Equip your head, body, hands, legs, and feet with gear of item level 5 or above before returning to speak with Warren. Pretty sure I'm good. So you ready for inspection? Good, everything appears to be in order. Yet know that not is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress after all. At any rate, capable adventurers like you are few and far between, and I would not have you throw your life away. I have had to bury too many comrades who brushed aside cracks in their hauberks, or dents in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. Alright, yeah. No, you right, man. Yeah. Which that's new armor, which I will take. Warren has worked for an adventurer willing to exterminate the goblins attacking ore wagons. Let's get to it then, shall we? Ore wagons pass through this station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fesca's Watch. A tunnel in which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a goblin nest. So now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in the tunnel we dug, and we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep. But no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you will find a narrow fissure where the goblins hide. Use a silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures, then slay them. I can do that. Aethelgith is concerned for the welfare of a fellow sentry. See that bloke over there? Name's Osbert, and he's hurt bad. Now, it ain't exactly my job to mind his business. I'm a torch, he's a blade. But at the end of the day, we're both people. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I went over to him just earlier, asked what's wrong. But he refuses to tell me. Stubborn bugger. Seems his pride's more important to him than his life. What is it with men and acting tough? I tell myself I've tried, but if the fella ends up kicking the bucket, I don't want that on my conscience. I know this is sudden, but could you try and talk him into drinking a high potion? I'd sleep a deal better for it. I ain't got one on me, but one of them fellas over there yonder sells them. Alright. Chocobo keeper. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a chocobo porter? Do not tell me this is your first visit to the shop. I shall update my register with your name so that you may access this location in the future. Porters. Porters are similar to rental chocobos in that they can be hired to carry you quickly to various destinations. The difference being that you cannot control these birds, and that they will not stop until they have arrived at their destination. On the other hand, porters are trained to take the safest route, meaning that they will never be attacked while in transit. I don't need that. So I need a high potion, and I need to buy one. Oh. Purchase items. Give me one high potion, good sir. Breathe, Osbert, old boy, just breathe. Pain's just weakness leaving the gods damn it my head. If only I had saved a high potion. I think this might be the end. Well, I don't really need this, but if you insist, you have my thanks, adventurer. I was resigned to suffering in silence, for I, Osbert the Undying, veteran of countless battles, could not afford to show weakness to my colleagues and our allies. They looked at me for inspiration, you see. To think that I was almost brought low by the gentle blow to the head. I was only incapacitated for a few moments, I think. To repay you for your discretion in this delicate matter, I shall share with you my warrior's wisdom. If you must practice your juggling, use heavy stones at your own peril. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's the thing. Alright. So that's done. Now to go kill the goblins. And these ants, because they're in my way. I want to punch. I have punched. They are dead. That's a level 17 turtle. Or rather, tortoise. I almost said it right the first time. I don't know why I corrected myself. Taking a drink of water. Okay. Yeah, this really is kind of a stupid place for this. Silver goblin. Oh no. It's dead. There's another one. I don't know why I keep trying to jump. I keep trying to dodge, but that's not a thing I can do. Ooh. There's a fade over here. Oh, it's down in that water cove that's down there. That little oasis. Water cove? I said water cove. Oh, whatever. Time to kill! This ant over here! Haha! I am infallible! Look how I mow them down! Haha! Well done. Shan't be easy work to keep the tunnel free of goblins, but our wagon should be able to get unmolested for a time. Disruptions to ore shipments threaten not only the interests of Amagina and Son's mineral concern, but of Alda herself. One might liken these train tracks to veins that bear our nation's lifeblood. If only we had more women like you to lend a hand. Yeah, I do the good punch. I do good. I punchy punchy. Hell yeah. Time for a better punchy punchy. I should sell those weapons though. Oh, they don't. Okay. Can I not sell? Oh, okay. I don't need those anymore. Zuzumeda. Ooh, and Zazeda. Zuzumeda wishes to share with you a most amazing rumor. Ah, the altruistic adventure. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because the most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears. And I'm eager to share it. May I? Yeah. Rumor has it that there is a vast untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Sildi. But that is not all. Inconveniently, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence. And even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw of all places, is coming to claim it. The fellow's name is Wyston, and he is a very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor with the Sacrarium. I don't know what that is. Of course, the thaumaturges only consider the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Ul'dah. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice which is invariably heard belongs to Lord Lorito. Lolorito. It's Lolorito. His name is Lolorito. He has long lavished gil upon the thaumaturges, and some claim that he devises new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Suffice it to say, if Wyston thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening. But that eventually may yet be a little way off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said you were looking for work. Mayhap you should meet Wyston and volunteer for his expedition? Thank you. That's actually very helpful. Zazeda needs someone to procure hammerbeak ribs. Looking to help out around the station, are you? Well then, how about hunting some hammerbeaks? We just received an order from Eshtime's lapidaries for silver ingots. They need it to make ceremonial silverware, or so I'm told. However, we've been instructed to refine the ore by melting it in a furnace, lined with a layer of bone ash. Since we don't normally smelt silver this way, I've long neglected to restock our stores of hammerbeak ribs. Alas, there's no time to order more. If you would slay several of the fiends and take their bones to Berengier in my stead, I'd be forever grateful. I can do that. But I need drink. So I'm getting drink. Ah, the crisp opening of a soda can. That's going back in the fridge where ants can't get to it. I have an ant problem right now. Something I'm trying to fix. But that's gonna take time that I don't. What is that? Oh, okay. Bag. All right. There's some hammer beaks over there. I punch you. You are deadified. And you go as well. Haha. More deadification. Converts a portion of physical damage dealt to HP. Neat. I had sauteed mushrooms for dinner. You're okay, Nightfire. You alright? If you need to go to bed, you probably should. But you're fine. Take care of yourself, my dude. That goes for everyone. Like, if you're tired, go get some sleep. There are more important things in life than watching my stream. Like taking care of your health and not dying. I wish they'd bring Burmesians to this game. I would love that. I am punching Ratman. Oh, hold on. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to put ant chemicals on my desk as well. They're up here, too, and I hate it. Hate bugs. I don't like bugs. Bugs make me unhappy. I really want to unlock the hairdresser so that I can do stuff with my hair. Why is the capture so jank? I really do wonder if it's because of the refresh of that monitor and that's not really what it looks like when I'm streaming it. I don't know. I told her so. I told her. What the hell is that incompetent little runt doing anyway? Rare as orders like this may be, we should always be keeping hammerbeak ribs on hand. Well, now you have them. Well, I'll be damned. Guess the girl found a way after all. Thanks for the help, Venturer. Don't quite understand it myself, but fellas straight said to do it the old way. Even though we could be using shards to refine silver faster and cheaper. Well, it ain't my guild, so if that's how they want it, just goes to show that the Thaumaturge's Guild has more money than it knows what to do with. God's what I wouldn't do to have that kind of problem. You know what? Me too. I'm gonna get that helmet. Doot, doot. I has a hat on. The Zeta is desperately seeking someone to recover stolen coffers of gemstones. I'm your Me. I'm your android. You there, help me. A mischief of Keycurrent has stolen our cargo. The thieving rats love anything that sparkles, and they've made off with several coffers of precious gemstones. The Overseer will flay me alive if he finds out. I beg you, help me get the gemstones back. The Keycurrent fled to their lair in the southwest. Follow the tracks, you're bound to find them. I was just there. Itchy eyeball. It's alright. More excuses to punch things. Like this bird that's in my way. If it doesn't move, it gets punched. Well, it didn't move, so it's getting punched. Look at that, it got punched. Hate to see it. That's an elephant. Get punched. This is mini punch. Oh. It's called for help. Multi-punch. Ah, there's a fate going on. Ah, shit. I ain't strong enough to take this on by myself. I might be strong enough to take this on by myself. Did it. Hell yeah. Excuse me. I sneezed. Okay. Oh, Nightfire went to bed. And didn't just doze off in my chat. Nightfire, if you're there, go to bed. Go sleep. That bird was in my way. It had to die. Like this one. Auto loot is awesome. Look at me run. Oh, you're laying in bed? Well, alright. Try to get yourself some rest, okay? Your health is very important. You're back! Please tell me you've retrieved those gemstones. Yeah, I did. Bless you thrice over, adventurer. Thanks to you, my hide will remain intact. It's hard to believe that the Keycurn used to be honest merchants. Some of them even lived in Ul'dah. But then the beastmen were banished from the city, and the Keycurn lost their livelihood. Some turned to thieving and other petty crimes to survive. It's a sad tale, but sadder still is that most of the citizens couldn't care less. I will take pants. And painkillers. Oh god, my head. Where is my Tylenol? Did I run out? Shit. Hope I didn't run out. I think I ran out. Nope, here it is. Okay. Water. Drink water. Hey, Kalt. You're on Cactar? That's my old server. I'm on Leviathan right now. That's the server I was on. I should have told Sari that. Speaking of Sari, pardon the music going out. I need to fix that.
I have a free fart. It's free for you to fart.
Okay. And her significant other.
That chest was just floating in air.
Don't think about it. Don't think
I'm
about
not thinking about it. I'm not thinking about it.
You're thinking
You're not thinking about it.
You're
No.
thinking about it right now. You're
No,
thinking
I'm
about
not.
it
You're thinking about
right
it.
now.
You're thinking
about
about
that
it.
chest. You're thinking about the chest floating in
Look
the
at
air.
right
Look
there.
at
Look
it.
at that. Look at that.
Look at it. Don't think about it.
Huh.
Oh, you don't.
Token.
Okay. Do we literally just share one brain cell?
But yeah, Kalt. I'd love to play together sometime. I'm just starting out with this character right now. Hoping to like get used to the game again. And then probably use my old character for just personal stuff once I figure out how to play it again. Because right now I can't remember how to do literally anything with Black Knight or Dark Knight. You're just wrapping up the Stormblood post credits. I don't have that. The only stuff I have is A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Ward. I never got the DLC after Heaven's Ward. I bought Heaven's Ward, but then I stopped playing for a really long time because I didn't have anyone to play with. You know how it goes. It just is how it be. Care to join? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you could do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from Stone's Throw. I look after them when I have time to spare, and they've taken to following me around, even when I tell them not to. But what with overseeing the search for the vein, I barely have a chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give them these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? Yeah. I can do that. I like playing with Wysen. He makes sure no one bullies us. Have a cookie. I think I might get the DLC or the expansions next month probably, but that would require me like bull rushing my way all through to the end of Heaven's Ward content, which I kind of don't want to do, but I could also do that on my other character in my downtime. So we'll have to figure something out. I'm not very good at organizing things. Wyson's worried about us? Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. You are not a child. You are just a normal Lullavel. Yeah, no worries. I'm bad at actually initiating play with folk, and I do most of my Final Fantasy XIV stuff solo too. Yeah, but hey, I'll hit you up sometime, and we'll figure something out. Does Burke have the game as well? Maybe the three of us could play something if he does. Or do something, rather. Brain. I'm fighting off a headache. I just took meds. He does not have the game. That would be cool. We could do low-level stuff together. That'd be cool. I'd like that, actually. Also, congratulations on your engagement. Weiss is kind to us. I like him. Here's a cookie, adult. This is for me. I want to eat it, but then again I don't, because then it'd be gone. Tell Wyson thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. Yeah, you guys are great. Hey, Valkyrie. But Wyson always plays with us. Why won't he come out and play? Have a cookie and shut up, adult. Wow, a ginger cookie. I'd better save some for my brother. I know, I'll go home and eat it with him. I ain't going nowhere, missus. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, so you'll have to carry me. Or I could give you a cookie. A cookie? Well, if Wyson really wants me to go home, then alright. But I want 2 next time. Snot-nosed old brat. I'm doing alright. I've got a little bit of a headache. Things are definitely better now than they were this morning. Me and Hypera sorted out the little argument we had earlier. Which I'm sorry people had to see that. It just happens sometimes. I don't know about me being great. I don't know about that. Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone's Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood was much happier. Never enough food to go around, nor work to earn it. But no shortage of contempt from the great and the good. I remember thinking things could only get better. Yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. They say with enough money you can change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune and do just that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for, and pay them fairly. The mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long, and in their hubris they've grown complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity. And we will take it, adventurer. We will reclaim our dignity, and with our place with it our place within those walls. We found her! We found the vein, Wyston! You must come and see! Already? Amazing! We leave at once. You should join me, my friend. Come and bear witness to history in the making. Alright. But yeah, Valkyrie, I'm doing alright. I just have a little bit of a headache right now. I think I keep dehydrating myself. I definitely need to drink more water. I don't drink nearly enough. Speaking of which, I should probably drink more. And this bird is in my way because I say this. That bird is now dead. A warm welcome. That's a little out of the way. Well, I'm gonna go do this fate because I can. Burn the way with 2 damage or something, yeah. I will hydrate again once I finish this fight. Luckily, I chilled some water bottles just for this. Even though warm water is actually better for you to drink to hydrate with, apparently. Get dead! Get punched. That's right. I will punch your butt. Get dead. Dinner sounds... Chicken sounds good for dinner. I'm just saying things to fill the silence and, punch! I get this one. Your mother is a bird! Beam hose or breastplate, seek help and pain. Okay. Oh, I had to kill the big ones. Okay. Yeah, I said it. I said the words. I said the words that came out of my mouth. And here's water. Do you hear that crisp opening sound? Yeah, this is an ASMR stream now. An ASMR stream with no ASMR. There's a big thing down there that needs deadification. I'm gonna go kill its face with my fists. Get dead! How does it feel to have my fist inside of your butt? I mean, wait, no. That wasn't what I meant to say. You cannot hurt my face with your fists. Because you're not using them. I am using the fists. Haha! Oh. Oh. It ran away. Yes! You fool, can you not see I am trained in the mythic art of the butt punch? These are on my kill list, so I need to assassinate them. With my fist. Oh, I already finished that. That didn't take long. I leveled up. Way down in the hole. Level 13, which I am. These guys are assholes. Those balls, son. A vein of war in the middle of a ruined, bloody city? Goddamn idiot. What did you think was gonna happen? That you'd strike it rich and get cozy with the Order? While the Masters of Ul'dah looked on? No one crosses the Syndicate. The Syndicate? Heh, finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this. Not all your friends have deserted you, it seems. Lucky boy. Now you won't have to die alone. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Who's that spouting gibberish? Show yourself. This ain't part of the plan, bloody hells! Does Lord Lolorito mean to kill us too? I mean, probably. I am going to punch a rock to death. And you can't stop me! Haha! Get punched in your butt! I have done it! Duty complete. that the golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. I'm gone. I whisked away with my ninja device. Haha! Wait, this is the wrong voice. Shit. Damn, seems I've missed all the fun. I see you didn't need need my help this time. My ability to do voices is hindered by my non-ability to do voices. My lack thereof. Haha! Huzzah, as they say. I'm having a schism. I mean a vision. Okay, that one was on purpose. I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Uldar herself could not rival your beauty. Oh, stop it. I have oft heard it said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love, and long, but I never truly believed it until I met you two desert roses. I hear they attacked another caravan. Aye, and business is suffering for it, bloody Amoja. What stirred 'em up, do you reckon? Another raid, and I'll wager the caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Are you coming, love? You wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you? Perish the thought. So tell me, where is this marvel of a city might you lovely ladies be staying? And that's Thancred. He is a pretty man. Especially more so in his later versions. Because they changed his outfit and his appearance throughout the expansions. At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold. The result of the uncommonly bad harvest, to be sure. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? Aye, this weakening of the etheric flow must surely be linked to Delamud's descent. And of course to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louis So will know what to do. We need only trust his judgment. Truly a marvel of Charlayan ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the aether. Interesting. Time to focus. No more gallivanting about like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. This disturbance is recent. The Sultan tree? Maybe Papashon will know something about it. Time to run around town in a goofy parade mask. Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? It's me. Oh, it's too late. A person of interest had quite already quit the scene. The General? Very well. I shall be there soon. Anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances, but every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might not be simpler to just follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. I'll have to search your boobs later. Tread softly, my friend, and the carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lolorito. I heard the Blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have the support of outside forces. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would surely have slaughtered us all. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe here for us to linger here. Find me at the Coffer and Coffin later. Until then, stay safe. I punched its butt! I shall accompany Wyston and his men. They need protection, and I need information. Ah, but where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of Aether in Thanalan. It is an honor and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when next we meet it is under a more auspicious circumstance. Farewell. Farewell.
Shit. Words, they're hard.
Wait a moment. It occurs to me we may have... never mind. Fare thee well.
I like watching how his butt moves when he walks. Just food for thought. Now I'm gonna punch this dust bunny. And this one too.
Okay.
I am big. Big is me.
Oh, there's a fate. Is it the birds again? No, it's something else. Yeah, I'll level sync. Time to punch them in the face. With my face. I did it. I did it. They died. Put my blender in a blender and I still surrender. This sounds like it's from something. I'm still so happy about the fact that I now have 2 monitors! I no longer have to use my phone to manage the stream shit. It's amazing. I love it. I'm so happy. 12 bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards. Gods, I was a fool to trust those men. Lolo Rito owns the goddamn brass blades. Should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, it could hardly be predicted that the wealthiest man in Uldar would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sakes. That ruthless bastard. And what of that monstrosity? Those were his own men. It beggars belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Uldar any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends. Gods, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you! Gods damn it, if Lola Rita learns of your involvement, you'll be next. I'll speak with the others and make sure your part in this stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mistress Momodi. She's helped countless adventurers in her time. Mayhap she'll know what to do. Go quickly now, my friend. Lola Rita's spies may be watching. And thus he died. Neil Cicerega mashed up of Limp Bizkit's Nookie. Oh. I have no idea what that is. I have to report to a bunch of people. But before I do that, this ant dies. I hate bugs! Something me and Hat agree on all too readily. Is that the right? Yeah. Gotten my wires crossed and thought you'd listen to Mouth Dreams. It's probably Fletcher. Nope. Never heard of that either. That turtle's angry. I made the big earth turtle angry, and now it's dead. I don't know a whole lot of music. I know System of a Down. That's about it. Where am I? You know what, I'm gonna go nowhere. I'm just gonna go turn into Momodi because that's closer. It probably was Fletcher. Settle down, Vinatavi. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins. Wyson, on the other hand, is now a pariah. About as welcome around here as a rabid wolf, poor bugger. Suffice it to say, that boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Lolo Rito, chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Naldthal, and member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Hells, even if those blades knew what was coming, it's not like they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding. But bid. Don't let this color your view of Uldar, Vinatavi. It's true that there are some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want. But most of us are decent folk just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Vinatavi, and for that you have my respect. I'm gonna drink some water. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I'll have the boys at the Hourglass set you up with a room. My treat. Just have a word with Atopa Putopa. Why are their names so stupid?
whenever you feel like staying.
Inn rooms now available.
And when you've got your appetite for adventuring back, consider taking on a guild lev or two. We've a lot of requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. It'd be a good way for you to earn yourself some extra gil. Eustace can tell you more about how the system works, so go and speak with him if you're interested.
Guild levs now available. Guild levs now available.
Money!
Quest complete. You now have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests and duties currently available in your area. The recommendations list can be opened from under Duty in the main menu, and will also be displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure of what to do next, this tool makes it simple to locate activities suitable for your current class and level.
Cool!
Momodi of the Quicksand has word of work for a willing adventurer.
Look at what the Curl Track in. Good to see you, Vinatavi. I'd ask what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So it happens I know a fellow by the name of Dadanin, who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Ul'dah with the means to buy them. He's asked that I send any looking for work his way. You can find him over in Horizon, if you fancy. That's in Western Thanaland, mind you, just across the bridge north of Scorpion Crossing, and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, might be he'll have some talk to the royal family that interests you as well. And why not make use of a chocobo porter for the journey to Horizon? If you've the gil for it, that is. You'll find the chocobo stables just across the way from my quicksand. Find Mimigun. He'll set you straight. Well, off you go then. I haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand.
Ah, Eustace. Eustace is responsible for assigning guild levs at the Quicksand, and is offering to give you an introduction to the world of lev quests.
Ah, Vinatavi. Momodi said you might come. I take it you wish to undertake one of the many guild levs available here at the Adventurers Guild. Guild levs are the means by which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry, prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed of the necessary skill. From battlecraft levs that require the extermination of monsters to tradecraft levs that ask for the creation of goods, the tasks we term lev quests are many and varied in their nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest you make your way to Horizon and speak with Totanoa. He will be happy to set your feet on the path to completing your first lev quest.
Alright. But before I do that... Where is... Oh, there it is. Okay. Sorry, I was looking for something on the desktop stream manager, so that I knew where it was. Because I'm new to using that now, because I've always used the one on my phone, and everything's in a different place on that one. Da-da-da-da-da. Report to Vulcan at the Gladiators Guild. I need to go back there.
Eh? You've already mastered the snap punch combination? Crikey, Vinatav, you're a natural at it, just like I was. Not to brag, but I happen to be a veritable storm of flying fists when the mood strikes me. I'd treat you to a demonstration here and now, except, I'm liable to tear down the entire guild in the process. Master Hamon has a penchant for regaling us with tales of his exploits, but these never amount to a demonstration. His favorite is his victory over the fearsome marauder Widax, whom he felled with a combination so swift and seamless. They say you couldn't see his hands, or so the legend goes. That one never gets old. Our dearest master's humility aside, your progress is truly astounding, Vinatavi. If I don't keep on my toes, you're like to surpass me in a matter of moons. That's still gonna happen. Just between you and me, Chuchuto's been in a slump of late. It all began when her closest friend and guildmate suddenly up and disappeared. Ruakuta's the lad's name, and he and Chuchuruta joined the guild together. The two of them were born to refugees and were orphaned in the calamity. No, not long after I was made guildmaster, I found them on the streets, starved near to death. I did what any decent man would. I took them in and clothed them and fed them. When they were strong again, they said they wanted to become pugilists like me, and so I trained them as well. Since then, they've been best friends and rivals both, one helping to raise the other up. Would that we knew what became of Rurukuta. But we were talking about you, Venatavi. You've proven yourself a worthy member of our guild, training hard and learning fast. To recognize your efforts, I want you to leave to join other guilds. I grant you leave to join other guilds. Of course, before you can take up another discipline, you need to receive permission from the relevant guildmaster. If combat's your calling, you might like to seek out the gladiators or thaumaturges. But if you'd prefer an alternative to cracking skulls, Odal is also famous for its weavers, goldsmiths, alchemists, and miners. As your guildmaster, though, it pleased me most if you place our art above the others.
Why does water make me burpy? Why does water make me burpy? I'm sitting here trying to hold it down. Imagine part of it's probably because of all those sauteed mushrooms I had for dinner. I had sauteed mushrooms and an A1 steak burger. I made it myself, too. Which is actually surprising, because I'm a terrible cook.
As our guildmaster, though, it please... I already read this.
Stare. You now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionists in the corresponding guild. There exist myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class.
Yeah, but at the same time, that kind of gives me something to do off stream.
Another hydrate. I will oblige. Water is good. And good for you. Haha! Dangly bits.
Let's see. The gloves are the best thing for me, so I'll take the gloves.
Haha! Multiple Entendra. Gear sets allow you to save several different combinations of equipment and swap them at your leisure. A button for the gear set interface is located in the upper portion of the character window. This can be a very convenient feature for players who regularly switch back and forth between various classes, as well as for players who wish to have ready multiple sets of gear for the different types of duties they undertake, such as PvP or instance raids. Select the plus button to register your currently equipped gear as a new set.
So I am going to go pick those up. I'm going to pick up the other classes. Because I could level those up off screen, and that will be fun for me to do when I'm not streaming. I will do the quests for them on stream, however. That is something I am dedicated to doing. But
I do want to pick them up so I have them and can level them up and play with them in my free time. Because I love this game. A lot. I used to play this game so much when, back in the day. God, like, the moment I, like, turned this game back on and actually got it into the, like, start menu, the wave of nostalgia and good feeling was pronounced. God, if I could... I'd make this my stream game if I could, but subs are hard. Especially when you're poor. I mean, Zeldrick had some ideas for how to take care of that, but at the same time, I'm always squicky on how I do things because I'm dumb. So the suggestion was making a donation goal for every month to make sure I could keep playing the game. Which I could do, but I am the type who feels like I don't deserve support and love and affection. So, yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, welcome to the Thaumaturgist Guild. It is fate that guided your steps here, friend. Within these hallowed halls, the arts of devastation are taught, primeval magics with which to bring about an enemy's ruin. Okay, yeah, that's definitely the sauteed mushrooms. So, I basically brewed a bunch of mushrooms in molten butter and A1 steak sauce. They were delicious. Absolutely delicious. But now my stomach is upset with me. God, I don't know. I might do the donation thing. I don't know. Money's hard. Money sucks. Why?
Kalt F4 tip $20. Have a month and change.
Oh. Thank you, Colt. That wasn't necessary, but thank you. I die. Oh, thank you, Colt. Really. Heck. Thank you. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. I don't know what to say other than thank you. Just thank you many, many times. I better get back into this or I'm just going to be sitting here flabbergasted for like an hour. Thank you. It warms my heart. It does. Usually I'm the kind of person who tries to support other people. But I'm just gonna shut up and play the game. Fuck. Thank you. If you would join our ranks and wield the power of thaumaturgy, I urge you to seize the moment and confide in me your arcane ambitions. Yes. Fuck. Yes, there truly was no other answer, was there? Lean closer now, and I shall whisper to you of thaumaturgy's beginnings. The nation of Uldar inherited its traditions from ancient Baladia, a city founded by the descendants of the first... Speaking of Zeldrick... Speaking of Zeldrick, there he is. Hey, Zel. Yeah, you found me. Kalt just finished nearly making me cry. God damn it. Yep. You guys are nice. Give me a second. I need a second. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Is it hot in here? It's hot in here. I'll be right. It's hot in here. I'll be right. It's hot. It's hot in here. Okay. Oh. I turned down the air conditioner, so now it will not be so hot in here. Hey. Yeah, I turned the temperature down. It's so that it's colder. No, yeah, it's... Okay, I did cry a little bit. I'm sorry. Shit, I can't turn the camera to look at Zeldrick being a goofball. Thank you both for being here. Thank everyone who's here for being here. You're all amazing. Where's that water bottle? There it is. I'm gonna finish up this dialogue and then I'm gonna do something. But I'm gonna finish up this dialogue. I'm gonna try not to burst into tears through it. Yeah. The nation of Ul'dah inherited its traditions from ancient Beladia, a city founded by the descendants of the first mages. The secrets of these illustrious sorcerers were ultimately entrusted to the priests of the Order of Nalthal, who have passed them down from generation to generation ever since. Focused and refined over centuries of use in the Order's funeral rites, funereal rites, the arcane magics of our ancestors eventually emerged as the art we know now as thaumaturgy. A freezing blizzard to halt corruption, a raging fire to cleanse the corpse, a bolt of lightning to expel the sins of mortal life. The dweomers employed in the preparation of the dead are equally efficacious when applied to the living. Thus does our guild thrive in the depths of Arzaneth Ossuary, a sanctuary devoted to Thal, the divine arbiter of the afterlife. What say you then, adventurer? If you would plumb the abyssal depths of thaumaturgy, let our learned sages guide your descent. But before you leap into the darkness, you must prove to our guild masters that you are possessed of the spiritual fortitude necessary to look upon that which awaits therein. When you are ready to submit to the judgment of our most eminent mages, say the word. Okay. I need my controls. System. Where's the sound? Where is the thing that keeps the music? Play sound when window is not active. Okay, apply. Okay. I need my browser open. How do I do this again? Shit. There it is. Okay. Okay. It's done. You two are now on the VIP list. There's really only one thing that gives you right now. If you type in exclamation TTS, that will automatically activate the TTS. You don't have to pay channel points for it. Or bits. So you can have fun with that. The TTS. Yeah. So basically, you just type in exclamation point TTS as one word, and then a space, and then whatever you want the TTS bot to say. Here, I can give an example.
I will not abuse this. Soup is noob.
So you get access to that now. VIP and up gets that. Wait, why didn't it? Wow, did the bot break right as I was saying that? Oh, hold on. I'm gonna move the... Oh. That's supposed to work. Oh, come on, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Maybe I did it wrong when I set it up. Actions. I will have to ask Sari how that works again. But yeah, VIP and up are supposed to be able to are supposed to be able to use the TTS for free. But yeah, Zeldrick got it to break. I am sending Zeldrick a friend request, and I am going to read this dialogue. Well, adventurer, will you join our guild? Or do you presume to ignore the urgings of impatient destiny? Yaya K wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Thaumaturge's Guild. A wise decision indeed. To prepare for your initiation, I would have you study the volumes of Fundamental Thaumaturgical Principle, all 108 of them. Or at least I would if such requirements had not been abolished. Too great a deterrent to fresh novices, they said. I suppose you shall have to settle for calling upon the collective wisdom of our guildmasters. We have 5, you see, all brothers of the same house. Though they all wield supreme authority, it is the eldest who provides a singular voice for the guild when one is required. Master Kokobigo, I believe? I am dancing. Oh, the dance ended. How does he have a fox? Where does a fox? Fox. Is fox. It does. How'd he get that? How'd he get a fox? It's cute. I should actually do my quest. Water. I need water. I'm calming down now. But thank you again, Kalt. It means so much. Like, I don't even know how to explain. Also, just for good measure, I made sure that Burke had VIP as well, because for some reason he didn't. He only had Artist. I should go over do the thing. Go, bye, go. You are small. Who? What? Oh, Thal's teeth, miss. Did your mother never tell you not to startle a thaumaturge? Look at the expectant face, Kokobigo. This lady's obviously a new applicant for the guild seeking audience with our eldest brother. Oh, Prelate Yayaki. She can recite the 307 verses of...
Kalt F4 tipped $13.37. Here's to calmness, Tilda.
Why? Thank you. Hello, Burkina. They are very sus. You... Thank you. Do nice things. God, at this rate I just need to change out the graphic it brings up for when I'm tipped with, like, my crying emoji. Also, I need to move that. Hold on a second. I need to... That's something I should fix. Hold on. Where are my alerts? That needs to be up at the top. It is. The phone version is bad, and I'm glad I don't have to use it anymore. I need to stop holding my breath. God, I'm sure one day maybe that won't, like... Also, how much would you hate me if I made a Duracell nut? I wouldn't hate you. I don't like Amogus, but, I mean, it'd be a funny thing. Admittedly, it'd be something for Hypera to torment me with, because he loves that game. Or he loves the meme, rather. There's the Rat Mogus. What is that? Salty Sus, that's right. I said one of these days I'll get that sub goal and be able to put more emotes in. Right now I don't have that. That's not incentive to do more. You already did a lot. So it's okay.
Asalti 4 SUS Duraso NG 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 Durasad.
And all of a sudden I feel calm again. That said, Burkina, you don't have to use the you shouldn't have to use the TTS command anymore, or the channel point redeem anymore. You should be able to just type in !TTS, a space, and then what you want to say. Because you have VIP now. Though I might need to fix that. I'm not entirely sure it's actually working. It worked for Kalt. It did not work for Zeldrick. I should read.
You have given me too much power and I will make this everyone's problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably have. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, pray that Yayake. She can recite the 307 verses of the funerary rites of the virtuous fallen, but the simple task of keeping our name straight seems to be ever beyond her grasp. Well, I, for one, find the constant confusion endlessly entertaining. My apologies, my dear. My merriment was not meant to mock your mistake. It is our sibling Kokobuki with whom you should speak. Koko Bukake. What is this? What's this? What's this? Thal has led us a new aspirant? Ah, Kokobuki! Were you here the entire time? Greetings, child. I am Kokobuki, the eldest, and I would venture to say the wisest of the 5 masters of the Thaumaturgist Guild. It is my solemn duty to furnish our would-be initiates with a succinct understanding of our beloved art. Thus I would have your fullest attention. To wield thaumaturgy is to unleash devastation of the highest magnitude. The lethal force of our spells far exceeds the destructive capability of any other form of arcane manipulation. Fire, lightning, blizzards, somnolence! The thaumaturge calls upon an expansive arsenal of offensive incantations to incapacitate and obliterate all manner of adversaries. Open your mind to our sorcerous techniques, and you too shall soon hold the unparalleled power of our discipline in the palm of your hand. Of course, such power has a price. You must be willing to plunge headfirst into the forbidding chasm of thaumaturgy's secrets, for the advancement in this art comes only with the completion of deadly and terrible trials. I ask you now, aspirant, are you prepared to leap into the abyss in pursuit of power unrivaled? Are you prepared to leap into the abyss? Yeah? A confident response. Your name, if you will.
Very well, Venetavi. Let us mark your initiation with 3 eminently practical gifts. Excuse me. My first gift to you shall be an addition to your hunting log. The names of such enemies will prove suitable to your training as a thaumaturge. The second and third gifts are the scepter and shield, instruments you shall need to focus the destructive force of your will. Did you believe your initiation over, my dear disciple? We have only just begun. Take your new weapon in hand, and I will set you forth upon your first trial. Yay! I got a stick and a plank. I'm a mage now. I have bludgeoning weapons. Changing class. Your main weapon determines your current class. Changing classes is as easy as equipping a different type of weapon or tool in your main hand slot. Yeah. God, Kalt. Like, I'm trying, like, not to... What is... Oh, that's an NPC. Trying to wipe the fucking grin off my face. And the tears from my eyes. Because that was still a thing. You got the means and I got the beans? I guess I do. I don't know why I looked at my foot. Okay, so I need to set that up first. Get this saved. And now I am naked. Roommate got some bullshit Discord messages about her stream being reported and it was funny. Do they stream? Oh, armory bonus. You have changed to a new battle class. To lessen the burden of leveling multiple disciples of war and magic classes, an experience point bonus known as the armory bonus is added when slaying enemies and participating in fates. This bonus grows larger the greater the discrepancy between your current level and the level of your highest class. Use this to your advantage when deciding when and how to raise secondary classes.
Bonk.
Steam. Oh. Hey, you got it working. Oh, Steam message. A message about... Okay, look, my intelligence score is very low. I was not designed for intelligence, just smashing things. That's a cool getup you have there, by the way. I like that. Hold still so I can look at you. I like that outfit. That's cool. You got a fancy stick, too. And it's poking through that Lalafel's head. You've killed him. Zell, you killed that Lalafell. You tend to be a black mage with that low of and how dare. I try, okay? I try. What was that? What was that? Also, how do you have a fox kit? It sleeps! Oh! It did a lay down and it slept. It's adorable. Zentetsuken, you get it for buying an Odin statue. Oh, I have the horse. I have Sleipnir, but I don't have mounts unlocked on this character. Oh. This is now the stream. Fell asleep. Oh, that's adorable. That's adorable. That is absolutely adorable. Okay, I thought so. It curls up every time you pet. Oh. That's so cute. Look at it. It's so cute. What is that? Wait, what is... Hold on. What is that? What is that thing that just appeared on my screen? I can't... My mouse isn't visible, so I can't show it. What is that? It's like a circle with some spikes out of it. It's on the right side of my screen. And it moves when I move my camera. What is that? Is that a new thing? Because that didn't used to be a thing when I played before. Class mechanic gauge? That's a thing now? Has that been going on while I was as a monk? Did the monk have that? That's new. It will later. I see. That's new. I need to move that because its position is bugging the shit out of me. Hold on a second. HUD layout. I'm gonna put that down here. That's behind my... Okay. I'll move it to where the where the stream can see it, which would be... I'm gonna move this up here. Move this here. What is this? Oh, it's party list. Well, no, if the party list is there, I can't move the enemy list there. So... I will put the enemy list here. How about that? That ought to do it. Learn to Black Mage before meter management later. I mean... Yeah, I know. Shut up, I'm stupid. Guildmaster Kokabuki wishes to test the limits of your thaumaturgical aptitude. The scepter well complements the avid desire for destructive power within your features. Now, we shall complete your initiation with a trial to test the limits of your aptitude for channeling thaumaturgy. Huge hornets, Star marmots and snapping shrews inhabit this land in abundance. Exercise your sorcerous might and slay 3 of each of these creatures before returning to my side. Yeah, sure. I can do that. Can I jump on your head? No, I go through you. I wanted a Mario. Really though, your outfit is like really cool. And now it's not. That's a joke. I'm joking. You look like a classic black mage in that one. How dare! I'm sorry. And there's your Dragoon. Which, your Dragoon's your main, isn't it, Zel? Dragoon was your main, right? Yeah. I'm thinking of maining Monk, but I'm not sure. I was mostly just picking up the classes so that I could play them in off time, but, I'm really not sure what I want to main yet, because everything is different from the last time I played. I used to main Dark Knight, on Cactuar. Cactuar was the server I originally played on. Ooh. That looks like the, that looks like the Warrior of Light Armor from Final Fantasy 1. A little bit. Let's see. I know I had the Hive Sword, was my weapon for Black Knight, or for Dark Knight. It's Dark Knight, not Black Knight, Dark Knight. And, can't remember the armor I had, but I remember what it was from. It was from it was from one of the raids. You should try for a few classes to 30 before putting more time into a single one. Get more of a taste. Yeah. Is it possible to play, Machinist and Dark Knight before getting to Heaven's Ward content? Or are people still locked out of those until they get there in the story? I imagine they'd probably still be locked out of them. Unless they changed it somehow. Forgot to put on tank armory. Had been slowly working on things, not Dragoon. That's fair. But yeah, are Machinist and Dark Knight still locked behind Heavensward content? Or can you try those at early game now? I mean, I imagine
not, admittedly, considering the fact that they kind of do rely heavily on being able to get to Ishgard. Ishgard? It was Ishgard. Yeah, it's Ishgard. Unfortunately, got a number... a minute plus of ads. Didn't catch any of that. Oh! I'm honestly considering closing down the ads if it keeps doing that. Like, it's supposed to be 3 minutes of ads, but it keeps giving people 7. Like, it's the current ad campaign that Twitch is doing. But it's not actually keeping to what it's saying it's supposed to do. What was I saying? Oh, right. I was asking if Dark Knight and Machinist are still locked behind Heavensward content. Because, okay, they are? Alright. Well, that's fine. Gotta get to Ishgard first. Yep, I figured. Alright. Well, in that case, I better go do these quests. I'm supposed to kill... I don't know why, but my brain replaced everything that's on that kill list with hamburgers. So, I gotta go kill hamburgers. Part of me wants to try to get every class up to level 10 before I actually start hammering away at things. When I played through the game the first... How'd you get here before me? How... How? Oh, okay. Games on an M2 SSD. That's one thing I'm wondering. My... Oh. Kalt! Is that Kalt? Kaltrin Chakota. I think that's Kalt. Well, I'm sending you a friend request. Bunny boy. I'm probably gonna pick up Shadowbringers next month. I just don't see any good reason not to. Or is it in Walker you buy now? Do you buy both, or do you just buy one of them? I'm asking a lot of questions. I'm gonna kill this marmot. Okay, so you buy Endwalker now. That's good to know. Endwalker's final expansion, but yeah, so far it's taken me like a year to actually get to the end of Stormlight. Okay. Let me get Endwalker, you have expansion for it. Okay. So level every class. I mean, so do I. Only after the... Honestly, I'm probably going to do a race switch the moment they are released. Check the... oh, you sent me something? Okay, hold on a second. Oh my god. Hold on a second. Give me just a second, everybody. Studio mode. Where's my show and tell? There it is. Oh, right, I forgot how that worked. Hold on a second. Okay, so that's locked in. Sorry this is taking so long. So, this is what has just been shown to me. Amogus. Because I was the imposter all along, but it doesn't matter because I can survive a vacuum. Yeah, that's going in the discard, or the Discord. That will definitely be going in the Discord. Oh, fuck. Hell, I'll do that right now. Hold on. Give me a second. There it is. I think Nightfire just fell asleep in the voice channel. I always tell him to get himself to bed, but he never listens. Emotes, upload. Hey, Sari. I will take care of those in just a second. You missed it. I cried. Oh, you're going to bed? Alright, you and I sleep well. Alright, Durasus is now on the Discord. It's official. I have Susamogied. Alright. Astral Fire and Umbral Ice are special abilities, are special status effects which allow thaumaturges to continuously deal devastating amounts of damage. While my game freaks out. While thaumaturges continuously deal damage while still conserving their MP reserves. Casting one of the fire spells gives a thaumaturge the effect of Astral Fire, which increases the potency of MP cost of further fire spells. At the same time, it lowers the potency and MP cost of blizzard spells, but prevents the natural or spell-assisted gradual restoration of MP. Conversely, casting one of the blizzard spells gives a thaumaturge the effect of Umbral Ice, which decreases the MP cost of ice spells while increasing the speed at which MP naturally recovers. At the same time, it lowers the potency and MP cost of fire spells. As the thaumaturge progresses in level, the number of umbral ice and astral fire effects which can be stacked at any one time increases. The larger the stack, the more powerful the effect. Learning when to switch between fire and ice is key to being successful in extended battles. Okay. Bye-bye, Sari. Sleep well. I'm gonna shout you and Zeldrick out, actually. Because I didn't shout Zel out, and I should. What's it gonna bring up?
I'm getting a lot better. Ah, damn it. Well, maybe not.
Calling yourself out, boy.
I have a free fart. It's free for you to fart.
Pick that one again. So you want to know the science and what umbral and astral means. I know that it has to do with status effects. I remember playing as a... What the hell are you right now? That's a scythe. A farmer. Okay. Not wrong. God, I can't remember. There's a lore science of astral and umbral, though. Okay. I mean, yeah, sure, let's hear it. That said, I can't remember what exactly the rotation was meant to be with... Excuse me. As long as it doesn't spoil anything? Yeah, I mean, it probably wouldn't. Just rotate the sharks. The elemental gauge indicates whether you are under the influence of astral fire after casting a fire spell, or umbral ice after casting a blizzard spell. While under the influence of astral fire, all fire spells will have increased potency but require more MP to cast. While under the influence of umbral ice, all ice spells will have reduced costs, and you will have significantly increased MP recovery. Furthermore, when maintaining stacks of astral fire and umbral ice, a spell of the opposite element can be cast at no cost. You can view the job gauge description at any time from the Actions and Traits menu. So that's just an easy way to keep track of it. Got it. Okay, I think I remember what the rotation is. I lead with fire, and then do ice when I need recovery. Is it a quest where the dude morphs out and teaches you how to out-morb the morbing? Becomes a thing in Shadowbringer. Ah, okay. I'll probably forget by then. Oh, that's right. They added Samurai, Red Mage, and Dancer as classes. forgot that those were added. They added a lot of classes before, or since the last time I played. All I know about them is that Noviera have a criminally flat ass. You know, you might be onto something there. What's this? I think you made Kalt upset. Soft ash from okay, yeah. Okay, so do I need anything from here? No, I need to go back to the other area. Aether as an energy flows. When the flow is more astral, it becomes slower and more still. When it becomes more umbral, it flows faster. Oh, okay. That makes something. It does something. Don't even play the game, and I am demanding a refund over minimal rabbit tush. You know what? Fair. More rabbit butt. So astral fire and numble ice. You know, I didn't know this, and now I do, and I feel informed. I feel informed. Thank you for regaling us with this this information, Zeldrick. I'm not saying that sarcastically, even though it probably sounded sarcastic. That's an interesting way to go about explaining how magic works. High quality items. You have obtained a high quality item. High quality items can be identified by their icon, as well as by the special mark that appears after their name. HQ gear will often have better stats than normal quality items, while HQ materials used in synthesis will sometimes yield better results. These features make them more attractive for prospective buyers, resulting in higher selling prices. HQ items cannot be stacked with normal quality items. Duh. Turtle. You're controlling Aether to make fire and ice, so when you cast ice, Aether is flowing faster into you to gain MP. Fire is the opposite. Yeah. What did I pick up? It's saying that I picked up nice good goods. Where's the good that I got the good from? Oh, I got high quality honey. Okay. The slow walk. Yeah. It'd be that way. Oh, it's over here. There they are. The shrews. Kill it! Kill it with fire! No, I saw Kalt walk past. Yeah, they're there, right there. Dressed up as a Playboy bunny. Somehow I feel like I should have expected this. I always thought the slow walk was when you were over encumbered and trying to get... Okay. Over encumbered trying to get back to a different town in Skyrim or Fallout. Yeah. Oh boy. Whoa. Hey. Cell's back. You brought Bird, or whatever that was. I'm gonna set this on fire. Why? Because it's here. Sounds like something out of a cryptid encounter. Really silly. Da na 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 na. You get pets too. How do you like my dance? Oh. Yeah. The Manderville. God, I remember that dance. I remember the quest line involved with it. Hold on, is there a die command? No, there isn't. Oh, it's perfect. Yeah, it's the best dance. Playdate is actually a $7 emote now. Wait, really? Aw, that sucks. Don't know if there's a command to sync dancing, but I'm glad that timing it right on my client worked on yours too. Oh boy. Ah, sleep is gone. Or was it rest? No. I transposed. Oh, it's doze. Ah, I have died. What? Hold on. Where was the? Where was? No, that's not it. Is it that? Okay, here it is. No, that's not it either. Where? Oh, was it, yeah, here it is. Oh. I found it. Normal Tuesday night. Hold on, is there a die command? No, there isn't. Oh, it's perfect. It's great. I should take a look at all these later. There we go. Zeldrick over there breaking a bunch of shit. Yeah. Valkyrie's here. Which, speaking of which, I should do the thing.
It covered the light fixture. It covered the light fixture.
You forgot to extract materia for weeks. No, I get it.
Covered the light fixture.
So, extracting materia no longer breaks the item? That's cool. That said, if I ever want to catch up to you guys, I should probably do quests. I'm gonna go do quests. Before I go, though, hold on. I think this is still a command. Yeah, here we go. I bow to you both. When snappy true? Yeah. I will kill it. It will die. It's dead. I killed it with fire. Soon I'll open up the first dungeon and be able to punch that in the ass. A bunch. Though I probably shouldn't go back into my old habit of just doing the same dungeon like 30 times trying to level up in it. That's probably not the best way to level up anymore. It was for a while, though. Back in early Heavensward, that was like the way to level up. But back then, dungeons awarded really good experience, too. And items. I don't know if they do anymore. They probably do. Good God, having 2 monitors is such a amazing thing. I cannot believe I went so long without 2 monitors. No, please don't. There's a thing called Rested Experience. It's much more tolerable to run daily roulettes, plus run the current dungeon a couple times and then stopping for the day. Yeah. I would just grind them the fuck out. I just sat there and that was all I did for the day. Back when I was doing that. You have the satisfied look of a mage who has utterly vanquished your foes. Vinitavi, I formally welcome you to the Brotherhood of Thaumaturges. The purpose of this trial was to gauge your capacity for wielding thaumaturgy, an innate quality, the limits of which are bound by the level of etheric energy flowing through your physical being. Aether, the very stuff of life, exists within all living creatures to a greater or lesser extent. Remember this, for it is the most basic law of arcane manipulation. As your experience grows, so shall your reserves for thaumaturgical endurance. The wellspring of your magical might will also Those sauteed mushrooms are still kicking my ass. Will swell in response to moments of extreme terror and duress. When you find yourself seeking greater challenge, when next you crave the thrill of exquisite fear, that is when you shall know the time has come for you to visit me once more. Your next thaumaturge quest will be available from Kokobuki upon reaching level 5. I did. I'm also level 5, so I'm just gonna do it. Your burgeoning power strains against the confines of your untried mortal shell. Another trial you must have. Valkyrie, you know I never mind giving you a shout out. Oh, yeah, Fates. Challenge log, yeah. My brain just did the... So, grinding out dungeons for experience and gear was what I did in the MMO I played before Final Fantasy XIV, which was Star Wars: The Old Republic. Which I had a lot of fun with, and can't go back to, because if I do, I will spend way too much fucking money. Because I am a giant Star Wars nerd. It was 5 a.m. Found it. You could AstroTurf a garage in House Flipper. Oh, that explains. Yeah, that explains it. It feels great to have an MMO respect my time. Yeah. Yeah. God, I miss Star Wars. I miss SWTOR a lot, but it is one I definitely cannot go back to. Sadly. Mostly because I know myself all too well. And I'd be punching out shit for that damn Nihilus armor.
From this day forth, your tasks and challenges will be shaped by the techniques found within thaumaturgy, the Yawning Abyss, a tome penned by the renowned thaumaturge Zozomaya. My brothers, who have not once tested the bitter draught of defeat, will instruct you on the vital lessons to be gleaned from the 4 extensive chapters that comprise this exemplary work. Much shall you learn about the threats with which a practitioner of our art must contend. The first chapter, The Threat of Intimacy, falls within Kokobaigo's purview. It is only fitting that one so averse to being approached should teach you the wisdom to be uncovered therein. But yeah, it definitely does feel good to have any kind of anything respect your time, honestly. Not just games, but like workplaces as well. Yes, Finitavi, I've been expecting you. Allow me to read you the pertinent passages from the opening chapter of Zozomaya's Guide. Ahem. The threat of intimacy. Ah, how magnificent the potent power we wield. Roaring flames, piercing ice, and shocking bolts are matched not by fist or sword or spear. But the burly warrior waxes fearsome with every closing step. Fists shatter bone, blades slide through flesh, spears puncture soft bellies. Know you this threat, and stand you apart from such men. That last part makes me queasy no matter how often I recite it. The lesson, however, should be obvious. Keep your distance from your foes. Apart from the agony of being hit, or stabbed, or worse, you'll have a devil of a time completing an incantation with an enemy flailing his weapon at your person. Thus the wise thaumaturge always strikes from afar. The further the better. Now let's proceed with your trial. Take this dried fish and set it down in the vicinity of the Silver Bazaar. Next, simply draw back to a comfortable distance and wait for a vulture to swoop in and to feed. That's when you ambush the nasty creature with a barrage of deadly spells. Once you have slain the scavenger, be sure to retrieve a generous slice of vulture meat for Fafafono. He doesn't mind us conducting trials so close to his shop so long as he's properly compensated. Yes, Finitavi, we pay him in sorcery blasted bird flesh. I'm gonna go blow up a bird. I should probably pick up some armor. Oh, hello. Amps. It's a you. Ah, my head hurts. Different amps. It's got lights on it. And a shape in it that looks like a heart. But if the heart got like beat upside the head with a mallet. Yeah, that's a description. You're wearing the white clothes. Wait, is that a... hold on, is that a... Let me see. Squirrel. It's got nuts. Yes, those are all words. I'm gonna go do the thing and blow up a bird. A candy nut at that. Yeah. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you got two of them. Chumkobo.
Sadly, I don't have a chocobo yet. I still have to walk everywhere. Should go pick up the other classes after this one, after this quest, so that I can get those in my tool belt, so that I can play with them. Ooh, there's a fate up ahead. I'ma do it. Fireball! 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 Kalt's really strong. I did. With help. I am sure they will fade out of existence eventually. Or not. Oh, they're really going. Dried fish. Time to blow up a bird. I did. I level up. I do. Oh, hey. Another fate. What's this do? Oh, it's a dot. The scaling at this level just allows for one-shot kills, since it scaled me down to level 10, and the enemies were level 3. Oof. Yeah, I think 10's the lowest it can scale down to, isn't it? Or no, that doesn't sound right. Oh, I'm out of mana. Do. So, fucking brain. Wow. Just brain. So what brought you in tonight, Zell? You too, Colt. What made you two hop on in? You're done making use of my testing grounds, are you? Cough up the fee then. Finished the quarry and you were streaming this stuff. Oh, that's fair. I don't know. I'm still at that point where it's kind of like a weird feeling that people just stop in to stop in. I wanted to watch a neat person, saw you were streaming, then decided I might as well hop on and cheer you on. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it, and I like having people here. I'm just kind of still like. Well, thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you. There's nothing so tender as a bit of meat pummeled with wanton wizardry. Nice doing business with you, Thaumaturge. Did you say Thaumaturge? Has this mage just completed a guild trial? Ah, Master Alchemist, what brings you out to our bazaar this fine morning? The lady here just slew herself a plump vulture. You'd be surprised at how many of these scepter-wielding sorcerers end up sliced to ribbons by beak and talon. And that's not the sort of flesh I have a taste for, you understand. My brothers! Not again! Huh? But thanks for the thinking I'm neat. That's God. Brain happy chemicals. I should probably just teleport back. Brain does brain thing. Brain. Train. Brain train. The brain pussy chemicals. Can I? Ethernet. I wonder how long it'll take me to get where I need to be. All the way back up to having 5 level 60 classes. With raid gear. Ah, welcome back, Vinitavi. You seem to have done well. Both eyes intact, face appears unshredded. It truly is the most terrible feeling to have one's casting interrupted by heinous injury. It's one of the easier trials if you ask me. Keep well away from pointy, slashy, bashy things if you want to reach the end of an arcane utterance. That's just common sense. Fortune favors the fighter who flings fire from afar. I simply love the look of loathing leveled at me by the distant duelist distressed by my deadly downpour. We thaumaturges excel at offense, but fail miserably at defense. Our most effective strategy is to topple our adversaries with overwhelming force before they have a chance to respond. Honor is for knights and dead mages.
Vinitavi, your studies appear to be progressing nicely. It won't be long before you dominate the battlefield as an avatar of sorcerous destruction. Uh-oh, angry potato. So it's true, Buki. Don't try to hide from me, Baigo. Or you, Bonnie. Or Bessie. Or Boha. Kokobusi. You don't even have to make the joke. It's just there. What are you doing here? You're promised. You promised you would teach me next. Well, yes, we did, Boosie, but Vinitavi here was most insistent. Don't drag me into this. And once again you brush me aside in the hope that I abandon my heart's desire. Why do you deny me? I hate you, all of you. Please, Boosie, you shouldn't say such hurtful things. You know how delicate Baigo is. That was Kokubusi, our youngest brother. He so dearly wishes to become a thaumaturge like the rest of us, but it simply isn't possible. The poor boy's etheric levels are pitifully low. We thought we had convinced him to accept fate's cruel quirks when he entered the Alchemists Guild, but yet he yearns to... Excuse me. But yet he yearns to walk the path of thaumaturgy. Such is Kokobusi's determination that he spends all his waking moments experimenting with alchemical concoctions, seeking a method by which he can expand his capacity for arcane manipulation. Ahem. Well, this is obviously not your concern. Back to the abyss with you, young thaumaturge. And I mean that in the most encouraging manner possible. Yay! Sibling hardship and distress. Armor. Hat. Well, the hat's wildly better than the armor. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. So, hat it is. Do. But I'm going to add this gear set, and we're going to go get the Gladiator stuff done. Actually, who's closest? I guess I can just go to the Gladiators Guild. So, we'll do Gladiator. Gladiator it is. Fishing was my favorite, though. Even if it didn't really have a use. Back in one piece, are you? It's about bloody time. I admit you look as though you picked up a sword yesterday, but you handle yourself well enough. I'll give you that. And here, I'll give you this as well. Ain't worth a night in Uldar's finest pillow house, but I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Yes. Give me glub. I will take glub. I now have glub. Glub is part of my glub. Update gear set? Oh, okay. I can just do that now. Alright. Welcome to the Gladiators Guild, adventurer. Here our members train tirelessly with sword and shield so that their names might one day be written legend. Was it a flash of interest in your eyes? If you wish to study swordplay, know that administration to the guild is free of charge. Yes. I have marked you as a woman of action. I am pleased to see that I was not wrong. Now, while you may be familiar with the deadly dance of battle, you are new to us and must begin at the beginning. If you would take your place in these hallowed halls, you must be willing and ready to undergo the most rigorous training. You must endure cuts and bruises beyond counting, and, like as not, far worse. A daunting prospect, I concede, but there is no other way if you mean to take to the blood sands one day. And why wouldn't you? The Colosseum is only the most celebrated place of public entertainment in all of Olda. Where else could a poor man amass a fortune so vast as to one day allow him to claim a seat on the syndicate? Ah, there's not an old Don alive who isn't inspired by the rise of the self-made man. And there is no truer embodiment of that dream than the gladiator who wins riches and fame with his sword. Throughout its long and storied history, this guild has nurtured countless champions. Our training methods are second to none, and our members ever strive to develop new techniques. If you desire true glory, to fight in triumph amidst the roar of 10,000 voices, then this is where you belong, adventurer. Think of it. Think of your legacy. And if your soul stirs, join us. Yeah. Do that. What will it be? Will you rise above the masses and inscribe your name in legend? Or will you resign yourself to mediocrity and die in obscurity? I will accept. A decision you shan't regret. One moment. Make way for Vinitavi XIV. Fresh meat coming through. Now then, before your enrollment can be considered complete, you must present yourself to First Sword Mila. Seek her out and obtain her approval. Alright. God, I remember her. Oh, I heard, Lulutsu. So you're Vinitavi XIV. Tis a good, strong name. On behalf of the Gladiators Guild, allow me to welcome you. I am Mila, Guildmaster here. So you wish to study our arts. I presume you have your reason for choosing the sword over all other weapons. Perhaps you think it easiest to learn. No, not really. Believe me, my own lessons in swordcraft were not fun, and I still have some of the bruises. It sucked. A sword is a simple weapon, but to wield a blade well is anything but simple. For every Colosseum champion to emerge from our ranks, there have been countless disappointments who failed to achieve greatness. Bear that in mind before you answer me, Vinitavi, for I do not ask this question lightly. Have you the strength to live by the sword and, if it be your fate, die by it? Yes. Then welcome, Gladiator, to your new home. Take this sword. There are many like it, but this one is yours now. Consider it a gift if you like. Now wear it on your hip as I do, and show me you are ready to begin your training. So, I signed up with a swordcraft instructor when I was very young. And I didn't do well. It turned out that I didn't exactly have the stamina for swordcraft. Or any kind of athletic activity. But, yeah, sword fighting, like actual sword fighting, not just swinging a sword like a like a club, is actually difficult. And should not be taken lightly. Okay, yeah. Hands. Handsy hands. Hands. Amazing what a difference a sword can make. Your expression, your posture, you're already brimming with confidence. Let's see if that confidence is warranted, shall we? Just outside the gates of Ul'dah, you'll find plenty of marmots, hornets, and shrews. Slay 3 of each and return here when finished. Oh, and use your sword, Vinitavi. I'm a gladiator, and I aim to train you as one. Now go!
You know what? While I'm at it, I'm gonna go get the other starting quests as well. So... because there's no reason not to. And I think after I get the last one and complete the... well, no. Yeah, because I gotta get up early in the morning. So, once I finish collecting all of these classes, I'll probably go ahead and end there. I have to go shopping tomorrow and pay my taxes. Good day to you, adventurer, and welcome to the Goldsmiths Guild. Have you come to observe our artisans at work? Indeed, it is a marvel to watch goldsmiths transform raw materials and uncut gemstones into sparkling rings, earrings, and necklaces, some of which possess magical properties, no less. You know, if you'd like to try your hand at goldsmithing, the guild is open to adventurers like yourself. No prior experience is required, for we teach all you need to know about the craft. Would you be interested? Yes. It pleases me greatly to hear you say so. As a first step, I would have you understand the purpose of our guild. The vast mineral resources of Thanalan have given rise to a grand goldsmithing tradition, which has been refined through the ages. Our techniques are renowned across the realm, our creations held in the highest regard. However, we of Estime's lapidaries, the premier source of Old Dawn jewelry, were not content to rest on our laurels. Seeking to advance our craft, we turned our eyes to the east, the only place in the known world whose goldsmithing was said to rival our own. We built the finest facilities to beckon their masters hither, and blended their foreign techniques with ours. Our guild quickly became the center of Eorzean goldsmithing. Aye, here you shall benefit from the refined wisdom of countless veteran craftsmen. You will learn to see the potent potential in your materials and shape them to your will. These are essential skills for a goldsmith must hone his eyes to identify and appraise all manner of materials, and, when needs be, recognize imitations for what they are. It is even said that a master goldsmith can ascertain the authenticity of a man himself. You may one day come to possess such vision, but even the most magnificent jewel begins life as a rough-hewn stone. It must first be cut and polished before it can delight the eyes with its brilliance. If you would become a goldsmith, you must needs refine yourself as you would a gemstone. It will take much time and effort, and there's no guarantee of success. Should you be certain that this is the life you seek, speak to me once more. Before you can embark upon your journey and become a goldsmith, you must seek an audience with our guildmaster. Are you ready to do so? Yes. You shall find Mistress Serendipity on the workshop floor just down the steps. Show her your burning desire to learn, and you are certain to receive her permission to join. I'm sure tomorrow will be fine. I'm just hoping that my caseworker's alright after... So, she had to skip last week's meeting between us because she fell down a flight of stairs. So, she was on vacation. A much-needed one. She is a very wonderful person, by the way. I could not have asked for a better caseworker. Stop right there, you little troublemaker. People are working here. Oh, pardon me. I had you mistaken for a mammoth. For a moment there, let's start over, shall we? What brings you here today, adventurer? Do you perchance have aspirations to become a goldsmith? Yes. Really? That's great! Welcome, welcome! I'm Serendipity, but you can call me Sarah. Or is that too informal? Sorry, I'm still unaccustomed to this whole guildmaster business. Right. What did you say your name was again? Adrian? Oh, right, Venetavi X07. Well then, Venetavi X07. Work hard, and one day your creations may line the shelves of Estime's aesthetics. Trust in yourself, and you can achieve anything. That was sufficiently inspiring, I trust. Good. Next order of business. Here is your new chaser hammer. Well, I say new, but it's actually a bit weathered.
But never you mind that. Just show me that you know how to hold it so we can get started. Alright. I have a crafting log now. Great, let's get started. Though, to be honest, I'd swear you've done this before by the way you wear that hammer on your hip. Mind you, even if you do have some experience, a responsible guildmaster must ensure that her charges have a firm grasp of the fundamentals. Therefore, I command you to craft me a copper ingot. It's simple, really. All you need to do is copper ore and a wind shard. Our guild supplier, Istan, can supply you with copper ore, and I gave you a few wind shards along with your hammer. At least I think I did. If it turns out you don't have any, you'll need to get some yourself. Isn't this exciting, Vinitavi? Your first real challenge as a member of the Goldsmiths Guild. Show me the ingot when you're done. Good luck. To synthesize copper ingot for serendipity, select logs from the main menu, followed by crafting log. All disciples of the hand receive a crafting log, which contains the recipes of every item they can synthesize. The crafting log can be opened by selecting logs from the main menu. To begin synthesis, you must first select the crafting class and level tier of the item you wish to create. Once you have highlighted the item, confirm if you possess all the materials necessary in your inventory. If you do, select the synthesize button to begin the crafting process. Alright, so I need copper. Might as well just do this since I'm here. 4. Yeah, sure. Logs. Crafting logs. Crafting is similar to battle in that various actions are used to proceed. Successfully crafting an item entails executing synthesis actions to achieve 100% progress before material durability reaches 0. If durability reaches 0 before progress has reached 100%, the synthesis will fail and some of the materials may be lost. Alright, you take it easy, Zeldrick, and get some good sleep. I will probably be hitting you up at some point, and you too, Burke, about Monster Hunter. Cause, yeah, Monster Hunter. Yeah. I'm getting tired. Items that you have successfully crafted at least once will appear with a check mark on their icons. Crafting an item for the first time will earn you a special experience point bonus. Alright. I have one ability to use. I leveled up. Alright, that's all I needed. I bought way too much copper. Oh, did you forget what materials you need? Ison over there can sell you copper ore, but I'm afraid he doesn't stock wind shards. Don't think too hard, Vinitavi. Just give it a try and see what happens. I did it. You know, I think this is quite... utter garbage, the worst, not even fit for making a chamber pot. Quiet, Gigi. I am the guildmaster. I decide what's fit for a chamber pot. Ahem. Please excuse me. He gets a bit overzealous at times. Gigi is my assistant, but he has a habit of butting in with his opinions. Most mammoths are rather simple, capable of no more than rudimentary speech, but can be relied upon for menial tasks, but little else. Gigi, on the other hand, is quite intelligent, and quite stubborn, I might add. I suspect that's due to his age. He's been with the guild for an eternity, ever attending each guildmaster, but recently he's been coming and going as he pleases. Gee, kneel before Gigi, the one true guildmaster. Respect my authority, ignorant mortal, or suffer my wrath. It's like this every day, Vinitavi. I'm afraid the experience he's accumulated over the centuries of assisting guildmasters has made him arrogant. It's quite intimidating, really. I may be the guildmaster, but he's like a walking, talking archive of all knowledge to do with our craft. Oh, I completely forgot about your ingot. Sorry. As I was about to say, I think this is a very, very good for a beginner. It's reasonably pure and well-formed. I dare say you've got a knack for this, Vinitavi. What you need now is practice. So keep practicing with your hammer, and come back here when you've gotten more comfortable using it. Bugger off, Greenhorn. The next Goldsmith quest will be available from Serendipity upon reaching level 5, which we're not doing tonight. Though, crafting quest is probably something I will hammer out. Or not crafting quest, but crafting levels is something I'll probably hammer out on my own time, because I can't imagine that's going to be fun to watch. I mean, it might be. We'll see. The mining guild's over this way. Go ahead and get that picked up. Well, mid-adventure, you stand within the Miners Guild, the place where seekers of the realm's mineral wealth gather. With pickaxe and sledgehammer, we miners work rock and earth that they might yield us ores, fossils, precious stones, and more. If you have a mind to join our ranks, you will be pleased to know that we are currently recruiting. Great riches await those with strong backs and keen eyes. Yes. A decision you will not regret. You have just taken your first step towards striking it rich. To look at the lands around Ul'dah, one would be forgiven for thinking the region barren of opportunity. But beneath the surface, the scene could not be more different. There lie veins of copper, silver, and gold beyond measure. For as long as he has dwelt in Thanalan, man has availed himself of these vast deposits, giving rise to a thriving mining trade, which forms the foundation of our nation's prosperity. Of course, the mining trade, as it is today, owes much to an event which took place some century and a half ago. What the hell? What's that? Oh. I see what it was. Namely, the Mad Mithril Rush. However, never before had the Sultanate seen such an influx of migrants. Endless throngs came from lands far and near and far, spurred on by the dream of discovering the Motherlode. Alas, a harsh reality awaited them. You see, the vast majority of these poor souls were miners in name alone, and they possessed neither the proper equipment or the training to realize their dreams. To make matters worse, the mining concerns, who in those days held absolute power, did not scruple to exploit them. Presented with a glut of unskilled labor, they proceeded to fill every tunnel to bursting, and atrocious working conditions soon became the norm. Miners were paid a pittance for back-breaking labor, and saw naught of the riches they unearthed. Pushed to breaking point, the workers banded together to form the Miners Guild, with the aim of improving conditions while protecting the integrity of the trade. Since then, we have sought to educate folk in correct mining practices, both to prevent accidents and to curb the impact that our trade has upon the environment. I trust you now have a better understanding of what we do. All that is left is to commit your name to our role. When you are ready to do so, pray speak to me again. I shall guide you through the enrollment procedure. So, are you ready to join the Miners Guild? Yes. Music to my ears. Aye, the kind made when one's pickaxe strikes gold. You must introduce yourself to Guildmaster Adalberta right away. Her approval is required if you are to be formally admitted to our ranks. In case you're unaware, Adalberta is perhaps the most accomplished of those miners who still swing a pickaxe. Her understanding of our trade is unsurpassed and her flair for prospecting uncanny. Her brain, in short, is a veritable gold mine of knowledge, much of it concerning the mining of gold. Jesting apart, you stand to learn a great deal from her. When you are ready, pray present yourself to Adalberta. You will find her down the steps yonder, over by the bar. Okie doke. Well met, adventurer. Adalberta's my name, and I'm the master of this guild. I take it you wish to become a miner. Well, our doors are open to all who aren't afraid to work hard and get dirty. Thanks to recent advances in refining techniques, it's now possible to smelt even low-purity ores. I mention this because it's allowed us to reopen a number of mines which were long thought exhausted, prompting trade to flourish. Truth be told, this business is with business as it is at the moment, we can't take on enough new miners. Few folk make better miners than adventurers, you being a hardy lot. What's more, you're well-traveled, which serves to expand the guild's sphere of activity. Oh, but I'm not suggesting you join solely for our benefit. For your part, you'll acquire skills that will prove to your profit. Wow, this is hard to read. A mutually beneficial arrangement. I trust you'll agree. So what say you? Will you join us? Yes? Then I bid you welcome to the Miners Guild. May your toils never go unrewarded. Now then, here's a pickaxe to get you started. It's not the newest, but it should serve a novice well enough. Go on, take it up. See how it feels in your hands. Speak to me again when you're ready, and I'll assign you a little task to help you get into the swing of things. Hell yeah. I'm a miner now. You're good with a pickaxe, Vinatavi. Now that you're suitably equipped, your training can commence. A miner learns her craft best in the wilderness, with pickaxe in hand. To begin, let's see how you fare with good old copper ore. Bring me, say, 10 chunks. There are deposits of the stuff throughout Thanalan. I doubt you'll have to go very far outside the city. Seek out some promising locations outside the gate of the Sultana and the gate of Nald, and swing away. The motion may feel awkward at first, but in time, it'll become second nature. Miners use pickaxes and other tools to extract the mineral wealth of Eorzea and gather materials used in crafting. Locations can be mined for resources, are known as mineral deposits. To locate mineral deposits, make your way out of the city and then use the miner action known as prospect. Sure. Another time. I'm actually going to do the quest. Like, I'm actually going to go out and do it, rather than just turn in what I've got. Weaver's Guild. There's so many guilds here. I was here not too long ago. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the wellspring of Uldan fashion. From humble thread to our peerless artisans weave wonders, dreams in fabric form. We are renowned as Eorzea's finest purveyors of quality textiles, and as her foremost arbiters of style. Needless to say, such renown was not one without effort. Ours is a tremendously demanding profession, you see, but also a highly rewarding one. It is little wonder that so many adventurers have set their hearts upon joining us. Might you be one of them? Yes. Ah, I thought as much. Then I'm sure you're eager to learn all about our illustrious history. Not really, but alright. As I'm sure you know, Thanalan can be a perilous place, its vast deserts being wont to punish the unprepared, while a menagerie of ferocious beasts stalk the sands. The greatest foe is, of course, the midday sun. And so, ever since man first set foot in this region, he has favored light-flowing fabrics that shield him from the sun's rays while allowing his skin to breathe. Of course, Uldans have ever been a people of taste, and demand for more extravagant designs spurred innovation, resulting in textile goods whose appeal extend far beyond our borders. Merchants had little trouble selling Uldan fabrics in foreign markets, so great was their reputation for beauty and quality. And when traders from those same markets sought to peddle their lesser products in Thanalan, well, it gave us little cause for concern. Sunsilk tapestries are synonymous with the textile trade in Ulda, you see. Those who come here hoping to peddle cheap rags swiftly learn the price of doing business in our territory. Wiser men and women with an interest in our trade choose instead to join the guild, which the company generously operates for the betterment of Uldan society. We offer our members the tools and techniques needed to become successful, and should they prove themselves especially skilled, they may even be offered direct employment as Sunsilk weavers. Just imagine, adventure, your designs could one day dictate the course of Uldan fashion. If you desire such fame and influence, then you might be granted a place with us, provided that you are willing to embrace hard work. To ensure candidates can endure the rigors of our profession, our guildmaster has taken it upon himself to evaluate each one personally. When you are ready to submit yourself to his rigorous scrutiny, say the word. Are you ready to meet the guildmaster? First impressions are everything, and you do not want to present yourself poorly. Yeah. Excellent, though I do wonder if your attire is appropriate for the occasion. I will find the esteemed Redolent Rose supervising guild operations over yonder. He is, how shall I put this? He is relentless in his pursuit of excellence. So long as you demonstrate that you are similarly committed, he will treat you fairly and with respect. Alright. He is big. And foppish. What do we have here? Another adventure in search of thrills and excitement. Not excrement. Excitement. This is not the poo-poo palace. Shall I dance you a merry jig? No? Well, if this fails to please you, I suggest you run along. Perhaps the women of the Ruby Road Exchange will be more to your liking. Oh, so you mean to become a weaver? Then we have something to discuss after all. I shall be blunt, weaving is an art, and like all true artists, we must make sacrifices to suffer our craft. Tell me, adventurer, are you prepared to suffer? I kinda already am in your presence. So you say, but time will tell. In any case, you'll need equipment to get started. This needle should suffice for now. I need not explain what a needle is, I trust. Good. Then hold us as you would when sewing, and show me you're ready to begin. Yeah. That's the wrong button. Yeah. Redolent Rose would like to assign you your first task as a weaver. Well, well. You look like you were born to hold one of those. And so I suggest you keep it somewhere safe. Especially when clambering over haystacks, as I shan't be issuing you another. Now, you certainly look the part, but it remains to be seen if you can play it. I bid you craft me a spindle of hempen yarn. A trifling task, yes? Well, I do hope you find it so. Should it seem even remotely testing, you have no future at this guild. To make hempen yarn, you will require mako grass and lightning shards. The former can be purchased from our own dear Gigima. The later you will have to find for yourself. That is all. To synthesize a spindle of hempen... Yeah, I already read that. I will make several. Is there a B or in? It's in. There we go. I was gonna do all 4 of them. I'm getting levels. Oh, I'm unable because I don't have enough materials. Oh, it took 2 Mako grass. Good to know. I didn't know that, but now I do. Gigima can provide the Mako grass, but you must procure the lightning shards. Or have you made your yarn already? I have. Well, bless my soul, she can follow basic instructions. It would seem you have grasped the fundamentals. Good girl. Yarn and cloth may be mere materials, but they must be crafted with no less care than a whole garment. For though the finest garments are greater than the sum of their parts are invariably the finest. Do remember this, Vinitavi, as you continue your training. Practice making yarn and other simple items and return once you have attained a basic level of proficiency. Tedious, I grant you, but necessary. And you did tell me you were ready to suffer. Yep. I think there's only 1 class left, and then we'll go ahead and end. Because it is late, and I am tired. Did I not? I didn't get that one. Okay. Well, in that case, I need to not do that and go over here. And get the last Aethernet shard. Because I didn't get it. Because I'm dumb. Big dumb poo-poo brain. Yeah. You have attuned yourself to all Aethernet shards in Uldar. The Gate of Nald and the Gate of Thal, the Gate of the Sultana, and the airship landing are now accessible as Aethernet destinations. Yeah. Can I move now? Can I move now? Thank you. I need the Alchemists Guild. The only crafting / gathering thing I put any time into before was fishing. Because I love fishing. Ah, an adventurer. One of my favorite kinds of people. I find your unquenchable thirst for exploration neatly complements the burning hunger for sagacity that marks our dedicated members. Welcome to the Alchemists Guild. Though I hesitate to define alchemy in such narrow terms, our main field of expertise is the concoction of various potions and elixirs. There are salves to treat all manner of afflictions, not to mention miraculous libations that enhance the imbiber beyond her natural physical limits. As an adventurer, I am sure you can appreciate the eminently practical applications of our work. What say you, madam? Care to take up mortar and pestle and join our ranks? Yes. Wonderful. Now then, allow me to give you a brief history of the guild before we tackle the official paperwork. Immediately falls asleep. Though alchemists are presently known as the quintessential brewers of potions, the profession itself arose from the desire to achieve an as yet unrealized ambition. The original driving purpose behind our art was, and perhaps still is, the discovery of a process that can transform base metals into gold or silver. and the mystical medium thought necessary to effect such a transformation is the Philosopher's Stone, which is itself believed to have Panacean properties and be capable of bestowing eternal life. Though success yet eludes us, years of endless experimentation towards this golden goal had the initially an intentional consequence of unearthing a wealth of knowledge in the field of alchemical medicine. Regretfully, alchemists' potential to enrich the lives of the masses was first met with a wave of distrust, as if our ability to create helpful compounds was akin to dabbling in back-alley witchcraft. The profession eventually gained credibility in Uldar through its integration in traditional medicines by Frondale's Frontistery, an institution known for producing respected physicians. Once the city's shift in perception became known, budding alchemists wishing to study without fear or persecution journeyed to Uldar from every corner of the realm. It was not long before this gathering of inquisitive minds band together to form the Alchemists Guild. Thus, while our organization is intensely focused on perfecting and sharing the fruits of our research, it is also of paramount importance that we uphold the reputation of alchemy itself as a legitimate discipline. If you would revel in the secrets of our art, then you must be prepared to shoulder the responsibility I have described. Take a moment to dwell on these words before you truly enter the world of alchemy. Yeah. Have you arrived at a decision? Are you ready to exult in the arts of alchemy and commit to the responsibilities that your enrollment entails? Yeah? Excellent. Then allow me to direct you to our guildmaster. Gaining his approval is the last test you must pass before becoming a full member of the guild. You will find Guildmaster Severian tending to his experiments at his personal workbench. I must warn you, he is a rather intense individual. Pray choose your words with care. Yeah, guild dog, I want to join your stuff. What? What is it this time? You must be the merchant's lackey. Come to bring me my imp wings. Let's have them then. What? No lackey? An aspiring alchemist, you say? Speak up and pray that I heard you aright. Did that dabbling fool Datrix send you to me? I specifically requested that I be disturbed for nothing less than the coming of the second calamity. Do I appear as a kindly mentor to you? My research demands my absolute and undivided attention. Now be gone, before I am forced to... But wait, perhaps I can... Yes, you may be the very assistant I require. I have had a change of heart. Congratulations, I approve your application to the guild. It is with great pleasure that I welcome a fellow seeker of knowledge into the fold, in yada yada. We can dispense with the interminable initiation ceremony, yes? Here is your first alembic. Try not to drop it, for there is much work to be done. Yes, much work. Button. Push. Change. I see you've managed to take hold of the alembic without injuring yourself. An auspicious beginning. Let us see if we can continue this trend of unexpected success. For your first lesson, I want you to use your weathered alembic there and make me a bottle of distilled water. Distilled water is simply the end result of purifying a murk-water sample of life's most vital element. As such, it provides the perfect introduction to one of alchemy's most fundamental processes, making a material and refining it into a pure form. To perform this rudimentary exercise, you shall require a pail of muddy water and a water shard. The impure water can be purchased from the supplier standing near the entrance of the guild. The name momentarily escapes me. Esminet? Yes, that was it. If it happens that you find the basic task beyond your abilities, then mayhap alchemy is not the discipline for you. Which would be quite upsetting, as I detest the thought of having to select a new assistant. Try not to disappoint me. Alright. I gonna go make water. So I need mud.
mud. Mud, mud, mud. Mud. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. Your task is to provide me with one bottle of distilled water. Come, come, we are wasting time. Purchase a pail of muddy water from Esminet if you must. Magnificent! Your transformation into an alchemist has begun. Do you understand the liquid treasure you have made? Yes, it is still simply water, but now possessed of almost limitless potential. In a properly distilled state, water provides the base ingredient for all manner of wondrous concoctions. On the other hand, a potion created with impure water is not only unlikely to have the desired effect, it may very well poison the imbiber. Look well upon the substance you have refined. See how crystal clear it has become. Not the most flavorful of libations, but still refreshing to pour over one's head on a stifling summer afternoon. Tell me, how did it feel in the instant of its purification? Such a fine result must have sent thrills of excited satisfaction down your spine. Yes, I know well that sensation. To glean a pristine drop from filthy swill, it is a miracle born of mortal artifice. Nothing can compare to that rush of triumph, in the moment when physical laws bend to one's will. Nothing! The greater your mastery of alchemy, the more ecstatic that feeling becomes. Go, fill your chambers with bottles of distilled water, and revel in each success. I return now to my experiments. When next you disturb me, I shall expect your skills to be worthy of a Grandmaster's chosen assistant. Yay. I got mud. He gave me mud. Do, 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 do. And that's where we're going to end for today. Thank you all for coming, and Kalt, you were amazing. Thank you very much for all the support. I really do mean it. You really kind of, like, knocked me out of my shoes. And thank you to Burkina for all the stuff you do as well. And I know he's not here, but thank you too, Zeldrick, for pushing me to continue playing this game again. But it is kind of time to call it a night. I'm gonna see if anyone is still live, and see if we can't raid into somebody. I will send. You know what? It's been a long ass time since I sent a stream over to JoJo, so I'm gonna do that. They're playing Ghost Watchers. They're playing a spooky game and chilling. So go give them some oogie spooky time, and as always, behave. Good night, everybody. Is it gonna break again? It broke again. Cool. Thank you, Twitch. Oh, that's alright. I can see it from the other page. Anyway. Ta-ta!